Yeah, snakes will be snakes. That's all I can say. Like, we got 0 viewers, but already got 1 thumbs up. See, that's we back. I had to shut it down. I don't get it. They making sure we don't get the DB. That's why I say I'm gonna have to set up some stuff. I'm in the process. Y'all just give me a little time. I'm gonna go to Zoom, and I ain't go to MySpace yet, but I'm going to MySpace too to see what's up over there. We're gonna do Zoom, and then I'm gonna develop an app. Get you all. We'll just have to just keep hammering home until we get enough folks. But right now, we'll take whoever we can get right now, and we'll coalesce around our group, and then we'll just expand it out because this information might be a little bit tough for a lot of folks. You know what I mean? So I get it, but it don't make no sense to be sugarcoating stuff. Here he is. I'm almost 60. I ain't got time to, man. Screw that. Guess I'm going to have to speak in code. Yeah, we're going to have to speak in code because I don't know what shut it down. I've been kind of keeping it PG, but it is what it is. We back. We back. Anyway, yeah, we need to be able to have trust in our brothers and sisters because we know in our spirit when you hear the truth. Okay, I know we have cynical minds because this devil then invaded our psyche, so we got cynical minds when we hear folks that look like us try to tell us something. That's where the ego comes in. That needs to be put in check. Okay, I've done the work. Nobody gave me no money. It's all on my own dime. I'm giving the game up to you all for free. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you believe it? What other incentive do I have? It's not monetary because I'm not getting anything. So it's because I want to see people win. That's it. I want to see you win. And ultimately down the line, we're going to come together and we're going to form groups and we're going to form companies and we're going to form businesses and we all are going to thrive. I can't see how we're going to go out here and think that we're going to do this on our own. It could be done. I mean, I could go somewhere and get me a little spot, chill. But would I be happy doing that? Chances are I'm not going to be happy. I can already know how I get down. I feel I got a lot more to give. And how I'm going to be doing that when I'm sitting on the porch in the rocking chair, sipping lemonade in Africa. You know what I'm saying? You're not really doing much. What are you doing for the movement? What are you doing for the rest of your people? What are you trying to do? Are you going to feel satisfied with that when you transition in the day of judgment and you're reading down that list, your good deeds and all your wicked deeds. Everybody know they got wicked deeds, got skeletons everywhere. So you read down that list. Okay, which side of the list is going to have the most? Okay, so I know based off of how I started out poor with nothing, having to do what I had to do to survive, then becoming an adult and then changing my life and then been on this course ever since. I know I've provided a lot of good to a lot of people because I've been talking and mentoring people just on the free ever since I've been out. That's been like 28 years. Okay, that's the reason why I wanted to become a teacher in the first place. Because I felt like if I was a teacher, that it would give me the wherewithal to kind of shape and mold young minds, even though they don't want you to go too far to that curriculum. But I was gonna be doing a little, as my man, Kwame, what's his name? Kwame Brown. Mama's car, I spread a little mama cooking on there. You know what I'm saying? I spread a little A1 cooking on some of that work, the paperwork we supposed to. I mean that paperwork, that schoolwork. I sprinkle a little African. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. We ain't gonna be sitting around here making automatons that's gonna be against their own people. So that's all the school is a government institution. Same as a prison. That's all it is. That's why you'd be killing me when people walk around here holding up their degrees. Man, I told you about the little situation I had with the girl, the lady who was a PhD. She couldn't hold a candle to me. She was shocked. She couldn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, because you don't read. The stuff you read to get that PhD is not what you need to survive in the real world. So yeah, you can't hold a candle to me. You have to kind of like get rid of some of that stuff, that superiority mindset that it gives you having that piece of paper, right? And bring your sensibilities down to reality, and then maybe you can survive in the world as it really is. That's a big difference. And that's what I want to do. I want to get in there, teach the curriculum, and then sprinkle a little bit of, A1 on it. Just a little bit. Drop seeds, drop seeds, drop seeds, drop seeds. As some kids grow up, you know what I'm saying? Them seeds will be in their mind, and, you know, they'll come to decide on their own, or at least they think it's on their own. Yeah. Or the snake, yeah. Paper means crap. Amen to that. Exactly. Especially when you can't think. She asked me a question. I could come up with a logical answer that makes sense. Ask her a question. It's crickets. Cricket, cricket, cricket. Yeah, because you don't understand what's really going on out here. You know? You actually believe in the system. What? What? You believe in the system? Oh my God. Go on, take yourself up out of here. System will get you up out of here quick, fast, and hurry. PhD or not. I just plugged that phone down. I'm gonna go big. Yeah, but so that's what we're thinking, guys. I sent off my deposit yesterday. So when did I send it off? This morning or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I sent it off last night, I think. So I talked to Eugenia today, and I told her every Friday, boom, I got it every Friday. So maybe 4 weeks I have mine paid for. So paid, you know what I'm saying? Because you're just getting this thing off the ground. So you're not gonna make a lot of money from these first few trips, but as we go along, we're gonna have more and more people joining the tours. So we'll defer to later because my son will be coming in April. I perceive that one's going to be a bigger one than this one, only because people are still like different levels of having all their paperwork together. Some people waiting on passports. Some people, they said they were behind like 1 million passports or something. They're behind on the African ancestry. So, people in different levels of waiting. So, and then also some people are coming back from different countries. So I would say to that, you still can come to Sierra Leone with us. Just because your DNA comes back to Cameroon, or it comes back to Guinea-Bissau, or it comes back to Senegal, or even the Gambia, you still could come to Sierra Leone with us and be amongst the people who really know what's going on, so you can see how it's done there. And then we have contacts in these other places that I can help facilitate getting you to those countries as well. Let's see, nice. I wonder how many of these 1.5 backlog passports are Black folk. Probably all of them. See, we probably the only ones trying to get out of here. Who else trying to leave? You know what I'm saying? The albinoid, devils, they like going to the Caribbean. So you don't even need a passport to go down there. You know what I'm saying? The Hispanics ain't going nowhere. Where they go? They don't go to the Caribbean. I don't really see them vacationing like that. I've been to the Caribbean. I ain't seen them down there. If they did, I don't remember. But that was something. I went to the Caribbean like 98, so I don't even remember really too much about the trip. And since I've been going to Africa, I saw one Mexican. I had to go over there and talk to him. And man, actually, he heard me talking, and then he was like, "Man, you sound like you from like the Midwest somewhere." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from Chicago." He's like, oh, really? I think he said St. Louis or something. And I said, what the hell are you doing here in Africa? He's like, oh, I come to Africa. Like, all right, whatever. But you're the only one I saw, so they don't really do no whole lot of traveling like that. Um, so most of the Alvin delegates either going to Europe, where they don't need no passport really. Most places they don't. And I think they do. I think they do if you go to Europe. And you don't need it in the Caribbean. You don't need it in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So I would say probably 65% of those people are melanated people. I would like to know that. To be honest with you, I would like to know that number too, Sweet Bear. So that is a good question. I would like to know what that number is too, just to see if if it's what we think it might be. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm thinking like we get as many people as we can for this trip, and then we would try to extend that to the next trip. And then also, once you do go and get your citizenship, you still can return with us on the next trip as well. Okay, and we can structure, like I was talking to Mr. Lofton, we can structure your next trip to where it could be mostly business. Okay, we help you with the lodging, food, transportation, and then all of the business facilities that you need to go to. Okay, the lands commission, um, corporate affairs, what else? Immigration if you need that, banking, because we will be stopping at the bank and opening up an account. So bring extra money. It's a good time to say that. Bring extra money to open up your accounts. Okay. I think you only need $50, but you can bring as much as you want. I think I opened mine up with $350. So bring extra money outside of the money that you need to bring. So you need your spending money, because you're going to be going a lot of gift shops and this and that. You're going to the tailor, you're going to the fabric store so you can get outfits made. So bring money for that. Bring money for liquor if you drink liquor, because you got to pay for that separately. You need money for your 2 COVID exams. That's $150. Entry and exit. You need the money for your visa, which is $90, and then you need your $120 for your passport. Outside that, you need your money for you're gonna start your bank account with, and you want to do that. You want to do a local account, and you also want to do an international account. And the reason why you want 2, right? So when you over here, you could be funneling money over there. So when you do land over there, you got an account, you got your debit card, and you can go to the ATM and use it. So that's what the reason why you want to set it up there. But I'm just kind of giving y'all a precursor to what you can expect, because once we get there and we get to the bank, we'll have the bank manager, and we will have the tellers there to tell you exactly what I just told you. Okay, just kind of give you all a heads up. And then once you get your bank set up over there, then you can, once you get back here, you can start sending your money over there. And that's kind of how you want to do it. But on that second trip, we can also facilitate and make sure that you go to the places that you need to go to, right? So you can get your business set up. If you just looking to rent an apartment, you understand how real estate works in the country, anything along those lines, right? You want to go to certain businesses, we probably going to set up a few places where you can go and talk to business people who have businesses on the ground. You can go and talk to them. So that's what they were asking me. Do I think that's a good idea to put together something like that? So I ran it past Mr. Lofton. He said, yeah, he would definitely be interested in that. And I too would be interested in that. So putting it out there for the rest of you all, kind of put in the back of your mind when you get over there. At some point, as we spend the time together breaking bread, I'll bring it up again and see who wants to. But this trip is going to be all about culture, tradition, naming ceremony, sites, beaches, food, citizenship. So that's going to be jam packed. You're gonna barely have enough time to breathe All this stuff is like bam, 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 bam. Okay, so you ain't gonna have too much time to be wandering around doing stuff that you're trying to do personally. So what we're gonna do is set that up for the next round of trips. So as we there get new people their citizenship, you can come. You're still gonna have to pay for it. You're still gonna plane, hotel, food, company. You need a car, right? You need somebody to take us around. You need somebody to speak the language. So you're gonna have to pay for that. In order for you to learn, get things done correctly, you have to pay. And if you're a business person, you already know you got to pay. So it should be no qualms about paying. To let you know right now. You need to understand that if you want to get into business and you want to do it the right way, we trying to set it up where you can do it the right way. Now you can go over there on your own and just figure it out. Like Go Black was saying, that's why he said that he's planning on charging $400 an hour to help you so you don't get scammed, you don't get taken from your money, you don't waste a lot of time or a lot of money. Okay? Because you can go over there and that can happen. If you don't, because what we do is we have a tendency to have to glorify Africa, right? We glorify it, and when we get over there, as soon as somebody say "Welcome home, brother," "Welcome home, sister," I got some land to sell. You gone. Don't even know what buying land is all about. You over there talking to that person, and you think they nice and you like them and all that. That's how I go. Okay. And I see people doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm taking my time. Okay. And what brother was saying, go and no, take my time. That way we can learn how the country operates. What is the situation with land? What's the situation with real estate? So I know what's going on. You don't just jump over there with both feet with your money just waving it around trying to give it to somebody. No. No. This is the time because you're out of the snakes, right? You land on the ground, you got your passport, so you got your citizenship. It would behoove people at that point to just slow down. Slow down. You don't have to be in no rush. It probably is a better case, like I was telling Ms. Locke, it's probably a better case that we assist you all into getting apartments. Apartments are so cheap. We're talking maybe $2,000, probably less than that, a year for an apartment. Okay? So get you an apartment for a year. Live there. Now you better hit all those buildings that you need to hit, all those government facilities you need to hit. You can hit them. You can find the right people. Right? So you know what you're looking for. You can find the right attorneys, right? Compliance officers. You can get your business incorporated. You can get your proper tax numbers. You can get your business bank account, right? Get all that done. Now, real estate agent, let's go around and look at some stuff and take your time. You don't need to be in no hurry. People, the stuff that I've been hearing is just insane to me. Just insane. And I know they don't know. I'm a real estate broker, so I'm in a better position when it comes to some of this stuff than a lot of folks. And what I see them doing, I just shake my head. Like, okay. Then when I ask their background, it's into computers, it's this, it's that, it's everything other than real estate. And then that's the first thing you do is get over waving your money around. No, take your time. That's my little rant on that. Shipping. I send you an email. Let's say I sent you an email for this name. Oh yeah. Let me see, because I can't remember the guy's name, but I've just found out. I'm gonna call Stefan. So I'll call you after the stream, Mr. Law. Stefan said he has a lady. And he's a Liberian brother. He said he has a lady that can ship cars, ship boxes, ship everything. So I want to see who he's talking about. I think she's in Atlanta as well. And then the brother, man, he's in Atlanta. But I'll have to go back and get his name because I don't know him personally. I just know he was recommended to me by the lady who helped me get my citizenship. Because Ms. Frazier helped me get it but then I did it through Eugenia and then Aaliyah. Those are the people who took care of the flights, the hotels, the meals, and uh, the parts with the part that the government comes in to oversee everything. So she is the one suggested that guy, but I hadn't reached out to him. And then when I go to Atlanta, I forget. You know what I mean? I'm planning on next time I go to Atlanta, and I was have enough time to stop and actually go to that brother. He has a YouTube channel. I know he does, and interview him so I can introduce him to everybody over here. But he does have a channel, so maybe when I get off the stream, I'll look him up, and then the next time uh, I come on, I'll let everybody know who he is, and then ultimately when I get to Atlanta, I'm gonna hook up a meeting with him, and I want to hook up with Stefan. Stefan is, like I said, he's the new. Well, he's been around and he's been around us a while. He's been coming in and out of the chat and sending an email. He's from Liberia. He was born there and came here when he was real young because of the war. So now it's to return. So we're going to be trying to collaborate with him on hooking up some things with Liberia. He wants to do business in both places, Liberia and Sierra Leone. So I'm going to kind of give him my connects in Sierra Leone, and then in return, I want to try to get some of his connects in Liberia. He has family there, so when I do get there, we're going to go by there, meet with some of them, interview them. I think I'm going to wait. I told my son today, I think I'm going to wait to April, and we're gonna go to Liberia. I'm gonna go in December, but I think I'm gonna wait till he gets here. He gets here in February. So when we go on the April trip, we're gonna stay for 2 weeks, get the new folks that's coming in, get them their citizenship, and then once everybody has their stuff and they're going back and the tour is over with, me and him are gonna migrate over to Liberia. Because I told him, I said, it makes sense for me just to wait till you come back, and that way, we both can go. I can interview him, ask him what he's thinking about, what he's seeing, what he's experienced, and then I'll probably write out some questions that he can ask me, and plus he can hold the camera. And I think that'd be an excellent father-son trip. So we're looking to do some. We'll interview some of the locals, try to meet up with Stefan's people, interview some of them, and go around and just kind of show y'all what Liberia has to offer, because I don't see a whole lot of things dealing with Liberia. And y'all know, with the history that we have with that country was, some of the land was purchased by the American government. So they were going to repatriate ex-slaves or ex-enslaved persons that were free men and women to that land. So we have a direct history with that country as well. So that's why y'all always hear me mention Liberia. Before I found out about Sierra Leone, me and one of my guys that I work with was going to go to Liberia, just us, and just make it work over there before we start even thinking about the DNA aspect. But I'm glad we found out about the DNA part. But that helped me to kind of, okay, let me focus in on the country where my people actually were taken from. Okay, let me plant my flag right there, set up a base operation, and then now that I got that set up and I got a home and I'm a citizen, now I can really move around them other countries like it ain't nothing. But see, now it's a whole different ball game. You dig? So what do y'all think about that? A1 Global Think Tank. What y'all think? Give me some feedback in the comment section. Let me turn this AC down too, because it's getting cold. I turn it up to 60. Turn it down to 60. There we go. Turn that bad boy off a little bit. Hey, yeah, bro. So what y'all think about that? People that's in here. Shipping, yeah, shipping is definitely a big thing we need to worry about. How we gonna ship all our stuff over and not get taken for a ride? Because of course, oh, sorry, but of course, um, we thought about that. It's gonna be a lot of people at the ports. You think it's all good? That's what's up. That's what's up. Of course, we're gonna have to like really get on top of those people at the ports because, of course, when they see us bringing sounds good to you as well, Natasha, that's what's up. Because when stuff comes in from the port, when stuff comes into the port, I should say, and when they see the manifest and see it says America on there, yeah, I ain't gonna tell you how they be thinking. Their eyes all of a sudden turn to dollar signs. Okay. And then when they see it's us, you're gonna need a little palm oil. So, we're trying to when I talked to Stefan, he made a good suggestion that we probably need to go over there when we there. This is what I was saying before, like why we need to set up a business trip for some of you guys once you do receive your citizenship. And part of that is we're gonna go over to the port, meet with the people at the Port Authority, meet with the people in customs, so we can truly custom agents, all that, so we can understand what's going to be the procedure when we start shipping stuff over. Because we don't definitely need to come over there and overhaul shipping. I already can tell y'all that now, because there's no way we're going to be able to do the type of business that we're talking about. And given the fact that the shipping over there is what I want to say. The shipping over there is it's like watching paint dry. Plus it's expensive. So we're gonna have to come up with something. So we're gonna have to just go over there and start talking to them, communicating to them, start letting them know what we're aiming to do. And push come to shove, we're gonna have to put maybe together a lobby. And we're gonna have to let them know, like, y'all gonna have to figure out a way to streamline this. If we got to bring in some experts and some consultants to figure out how we're gonna streamline this process, because I'm not trying to sit here and be waiting on months for my stuff and it's sitting right here. If it's sitting there in the country on the dock, and I still gotta wait 2 and 3, I've been hearing stories of people waiting 2 and 3 weeks to get their merchandise, and the shit is sitting there. So like, what's going on over here? So I definitely want to make a trip to the port. And the fact that I go to ports now, I know how ports work here in the States. So I'm not expecting the same level of precision and process over there, but I'm expecting something. Okay, y'all bringing in stuff from all over the world. So what's the holdup? I don't get it. So we're going to figure out something. Talking your advice and one step at a time. That's what's up. Yep. So yeah, we definitely want to do that. Set up a trip to go. That's what I'm gonna name. As a matter of fact, I should be writing this down. I don't know why I didn't bring a pad with me. Go to the place to set up your LLC. Go to the place to make sure that the name is available for your company. Set up to go to the bank. Open up a business bank account. Go to the Lands Commission, so that you know what it takes to have and own real estate in the country. What kind of documents are expected. Find some attorney offices to go to. Maybe some real estate companies offices to go to, meet real estate agents and see what's available, go to the port, and then also set up to meet willing business people that's there on the ground that can share valuable information that we probably not going to think of. So I think that's sort of some of the things I would like to see designed for the business trip. Then of course, beaches, food, nightlife, hotels, and that type of stuff. Shopping, uh, going to the garment district, tailors, all that's going to be included with the business trip. So, because they asked me, what do I think? So, these are the ideas that I came up with. So, I haven't really told them yet. I figured I'll put it out here to you all, and you all can email me stuff that you all would like to see on a business trip. So, we got to make it impactful as possible to uh, to ask for the type of numbers that we're going to ask for to keep you there for at least 2 weeks. Because in order to get all that stuff done, I think that's probably what we're going to need. Because everything is just not going to line up like we need it to. It might rain, all kind of stuff may happen. People that we need to actually talk to, they might be off work that day, don't work that day, on holiday, whatever. It might be on not a holiday, but vacation. So I'm thinking we're going to need at least 2 weeks to be there to do everything to get it all in, and then still get in some beach time, some relaxation time, go to a few cultural places, and because we want to move around the country so you can see how it is. Maybe we can go buy some apartment rentals. So you can look into renting an apartment, so we can probably get them to set up maybe some of the bigger apartment buildings in the city, and then have a leasing company representative there on the grounds to show us around to the apartments, what they cost, things that's not included with the rent, these type of things. And then also, if we decide to leave the country and do business or go somewhere else, where they watch the place for us, these are the type of things that we need to be setting up. So that's what I would like to see on a business trip. Yep. Yeah, I got y'all. Because I know most people ain't put none of these stuff together in a cohesive manner. So that's what y'all got me for. I'll put it together for you. And these are the things that I know I need as far as what the businesses that I want to create there. So I'm sure these are the same things you all would need. And then, like I said, it is some African American that's there doing big things. So I want to try to get an interview with them and then see if I can get them to come and talk to us. Maybe invite them to the hotel and just, I don't know, throw them a few dollars, something. Because, people that are really busy, they ain't gonna just be wanting to just come talk to random folks. So maybe buy them dinner or give them a gift card or something. Do something for them other than just thank them and shake their hand, because I don't operate that way. And then they can come in and we can ask them. As long as I would probably just get it to where we're not asking stupid questions, because I don't want us to go there and make ourselves look bad because people ask stupid questions. So I may have to write out questions that I think we need to ask, and then put it out to you all. What questions would y'all like to ask? And then out of the questions that you all give me, I can kind of streamline them to where they make sense. So when we asking these questions, or I could just type them out and then give it to them, and then we can just sit back and let them answer. I think that would be better, because I already know how stuff go. People be in there asking all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe once they say I probably struggle to where they say what they want to come to say to us. Then I will have questions that we've already agreed upon. Let them answer those questions first. And then once that's done, we'll conclude the session, right? And then we'll have like a social, a little 10, 15, 20 minute, half hour social after the thing. And then that'll give you room to go up there and ask all the silly questions you want on your own accord, where it's just you and them. But yeah, I think that's how it should go. You know what I mean? So if any other questions y'all have, send them to my email. That way I can start kind of putting them together. But still got about 4 months almost. So we still got time. Still got time. But yeah, that's some of the things I wanted to come on and talk to you all about, show my face, tell y'all that we need to be thinking about a A1 global think tank. And that, since I've been bringing these things up, I'm sure y'all see the need for this, okay? Because it helps bring your realities in line. I mean, bring your ideas in line with reality, your perceptions in line with reality. So when we get there, you can cut through a lot of the minutia and get things done without wasting money and without being scammed, without losing any money, without losing any time, and then actually along the way meet the people that you need to put you in a position to make this transition as smooth as possible. Okay, you need attorneys, you need real estate people, you need compliance officers, you need to know which offices to go to, what's the procedure, what documents you're going to need. If you're going to buy property, what documents you're going to, the owners of these places are supposed to have. So these are the things we need to do. We have any questions? Any questions? I'm gonna get ready to do a little bit more research on emails and ClickFunnels, and then from there, then I'm gonna head to the gym. I did push-ups today, but I'm still going to the gym. I got to do my walking. I got to do 6,000 more steps to make it to the next tier on the app. Yeah, I think I'll be making it to Hiker or something like that it's called. So on that app right now, I'm at 99. It said, what did it say? I've done better than 99% of the people on the app. So I'm at the point now, I'm like, yeah, I want to go ahead and be 100% now. Yeah, that's right. What up, T? My brother. A1 fam. Well, thought out playing, bro. I just thought of it as soon as I came on. I mean, I had been thinking of it because me and Mr. Lawson was talking the other night, and we were laughing and joking and cracking jokes and really talking some good stuff. So this came from me and Mr. Lawson talking the other night. So we talked about it, and he said that he would be on board with going to a business trip. So I figured, like, yeah, because I would definitely be on board with that as well. And they asked me what would I like to see. So I chopped up a few things with him. I got a few ideas from Mr. Lofton, and then the other ideas are just sort of my ideas, and then just looking at what people are gonna need when they come over there. We're gonna need transportation, you need shipping, you need lawyers, you need real estate people, you need to develop your corporation, your tax numbers, your bank account, business bank. Now I realize we need to be able to go over to the port to figure out what that process is. So, this is how we're supposed to be going at it. That's the reason why I said we need a global village, man. But you people just on your own, I ain't knocking it. Do your thing. We still will come over there and visit with you. If I'm in town, I'm gonna hit you up. Hey, what up? I'm in town, you know what I'm saying? I know you got a couch over there. Come sleep on your couch. Eat up all your food, because I love to eat. That's my only vice is food. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming over your house, but if you way out in the boonies, unless you come get me, I'll be in the town at the hotel. I'm calling you up. Hey, look, I'm at the hotel in Banzoom. Come get me. If you way out there, you'll be like, man, it's too late for us to come get you. Because, yeah, you're going to find out, boy, some of this stuff that when you get there, it's spread out so far. It's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So, and then also, this could give us ideas. Once we get there, it's going to be, you'll get to see what the country needs, what the people need. Okay. And then once you see what they need, then you can start formulating ideas on how you can fulfill that need. Okay. So once you come up with the idea of how you can fulfill the need that the people need, that the people have, then okay, now that I got that idea, now I got to do this, and this to be in compliance with the law in order to supply the people with the need. So it ain't just coming up with an idea. You got a lot of processes, a lot of steps along the way in order to actually do that stuff legally. Because let me see, T-Row, you are right, man. This for this job, big bro. Well, just because I'm a business person. That's all. I said my best attribute is business, and it's all self-taught. You know what I mean? It's all self-taught. I've been in business now for 30 years, something like that. So, and people like, oh man, because I talk to some people, they be like, oh, you had this, you had that, you had this, you had that business, you had that business, and they fail. I'm looking at it like, if you think those actually were failures, you don't know nothing about business. I succeeded and I failed. And the failures are lessons. Okay? Nobody left me a business. These are all businesses I created. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I'm not mad because I made money the whole time. So even in a failure, I made money. And then all I did was took the money that I've been saving and started another business. Shit, I don't really work with folks. I'm just not that type of dude. I'd rather just figure some stuff out and then, hey, I'll make some money. I ain't tripping. Let's see what T wrote. Yeah, but some leadership qualities are born within us. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm just throwing my hat in the ring, man, and just being there for us because I know it's more money. It's more money for us to make together than apart. Okay, I could see myself becoming a millionaire by myself, but I know if I'm hooking up with my son, my nephews, and other folks, we can get to the $1 million mark like that. So why wouldn't we do it? This is like the most bizarre thing I ever thought of. I started telling people about getting into trucking. All they see is the negative, what won't work. I'm like, all right, cool. You stay doing dishes at the store, wherever you at. Do that. Let's see. This is what Harriet Tubman did in her day. She started A1 back in the day. That's right. To save her people. Yep. I agree, Mr. Lawson. I'm with you all 100%, my people. Yep. So this is what it is. So yeah, like I said, I sent my money off yesterday. So she's already got it. I talked to her today. I talked to her yesterday and the day before. So she's ready to receive the money. I think she's on vacation or whatever, but she still can receive your phone calls. Her name and her address is in the chat, the WhatsApp chat for folks who are on their way. For folks who thinking on the fence and all that, email me. All right, you still can go with us. Even if your DNA does not come back to Sierra Leone, you still can go with us. Once I get there, I'm gonna try to corner. And Mr. Lawson, I want you to remind me, because I know me and you're gonna be kicking it hard. I want you to remind me to, when we see the Minister of Immigration, to corner him and try to get a 2 or 3 minute interview out of him. Okay. And what I want to address is, and I want to try to get him on camera. I'm going to make sure I get the okay from him first, to see what people will have to do to get citizenship if their DNA does not come back to Sierra Leone. Is it still a path? Which I know it is. It's still a path to citizenship there, even if your DNA does not come back. So I want to know what that process is so I can start letting people know. So y'all still can go with us. Still can go with us, and you still can get your citizenship there, right? So That I think is a good thing. Now, I don't know what's going on in the Gambia. I'm not sure what's going on in Senegal, and I know Ghana doesn't do this, and Tanzania sure don't do it. Now, the other countries, I don't know either, but I think this is the way for right now. But my thing is, at least plant your flag in an African country that you can get the citizenship the fastest, and then you can move around. That passport is going to give you the wherewithal to go to different countries. You got all these neighboring countries. Boom, there you go. 2 hour plane flight, you'll be in Gambia. 2 hour plane flight going the opposite way, you'll be in Accra, Ghana. So you know, let's see, Mr. Thank you, T. Hope that you can collaborate on a good business. Yep. I will. Thank you, Mr. Lofton. My sisters came back from saying, so mine should be real. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. That's what's up. West Coast. What tribe was it? West Coast. Do you remember? Oh shit, this pain. I should have went to the freaking massage people today. It's probably work out once I get. I'll probably do some trapezius. That'll work it out. What tribe was the West Coast? I always ask what tribe, even though the only one I really know is two. The Mende and Tim. That's the only ones I know because those are the biggest ones. What is good? See what he. Let me see what he sees. What he's wanting. Hold on, people. What tribe was that? West Coast? Do you know? Do. Oh, he must really need something. He can call me 2 times in a row. Did you sell? Oh, did I sell my car yet? Let me see what you say. I forgot. I forgot the tribe name, but it said the biggest one in Sierra Leone. So that means Mende. I'm going on a tour, but only after what I heal enough. But healed, I'm healed enough, but I will support others who want to go. Okay, that's what's up, T. Yep, that's what's up. I sure wish you could be there, man. Yeah, I sure wish you could be on this next one because this is my first trip, man. This is my first. This is my inaugural trip. So we try to get as many people as we can. Um, but like I said, we're gonna do 2 trips a year, and then outside of that, you know, my goal is to get an apartment there, and then I think, oh shit, what I may do is get an apartment there and just go ahead and pay it up for 2 years, and then that way, if some of you all go over there and we are not there, like on a tour or whatever, I can kind of lease out my apartment and let people stay there for a minute until you figure out what you want to do. Get you an apartment, got some land or whatever. The folks that just kind of want to do their own thing. You know, still leave a way for folks who still want to do their own thing, a way they can do it. So that's probably what I do. I go over there, hook up with Peter. Peter has a nice apartment, so I'll probably try to get a chance to go over to his place so I can see. I know you told me it was nice, but I want to see it. So if it's nice, I try to get an apartment in that same building. Only rent it for 2 years or whatever, only a year. I don't spend too much money, so I do it for a year. And then that way, anybody that wants to just go over there on their own, discover some stuff, figure out some stuff, you can lease my place. What's so funny? No, that's what's up. That is all depends on what you use. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, that's true. It's factored on all that, but right now that's what we're saying. Um, but I figure eventually folks, that's anti-jab are going to want to be in the streets if this stuff comes down to a mandate. So we'll be right in the street with them. That's all. Let's stop waiting on what what folks do. Yeah, it ain't so much waiting on what they do, Sweet Berry. It's more so that we have investments here. I'm invested into this society, so I'm one of the ones that's in it to win it. I understand what they're doing, but at the same time, my investment is in here, and I'm on the verge of being where I want to be with my company. Okay, once my son gets here, and if we're able to convince a few of his wrestling buddies to come in, I'll be able to take my company to the over the $1 million threshold. I'm not going to give up on that right now. So I know what they're doing is uh, that's in opposition to what I'm doing, but you know, yeah, I had goals and ambitions to grow my company because, like I said, even when the country falls, it's not going to just completely, everybody's not going to die. It's going to be a few folks that's going to be, going to bite the dust. Um, but ultimately, it's not going to just fall into the middle of the earth. It's not. Okay. So um, once it collapses and the dust settles, trucks are going to still keep moving. Yeah. It's going to keep moving here, even after the collapse and during the collapse. The trucks are going to keep moving. When the trucks stop, then it's all out anarchy. So if it's all out anarchy when the trucks completely stop, now, okay, yeah, everybody got to get out. And I know that is the clear, that's like the bat signal in the sky. When I see that, then I know, okay, all is lost. Let me just gather the stuff I can gather, and then here I come. But as long as the trucks move, that's my indication that I need to be making sure that I'm still getting money here. I'm not really worried about the collapse. I might take a financial haircut a little bit, but okay, cool. Still, as long as I'm still in business, that's what it comes down to. Let me see. Big bro, you have ever had what? Heard of Babylon and the Greeks Pan? I don't think so, T. I have to look that up. Missed the point. If they don't nuke, yeah, they ain't gonna use a nuke. They're not gonna use a nuke, Mr. Law. They got too many sophisticated weapons now where they don't have to use a nuke. But the nuke will destroy the air, the land, the water for too many years. So they don't need a nuke. The stuff that they're gonna release is more bio. Okay, that's what we got to worry about. We ain't got to worry about nukes. I have no qualms about nukes. I'm not worried about that at all. I know they're not gonna do that. Now, biological, yeah. Chemical, yeah. That's what they're using on us right now. What's in the food? Chemicals, right? What's in the air, supposedly? Biological. So they're using chemical and biological on us right now, and it's working. Look how many people get. Look how many people are in the express lane up out of here. Okay, so that's working on all cylinders, and I can't see how. I don't see nobody putting up no resistance to stop it. We still going to the store, look on the back of some products. You can't even read what that shit says. Do we still buy it? Yep. So yeah, you got to use a nuke. So I ain't really worried about that. I'm more worried about the chemicals and the biologicals. I think that would be more in line with what they're already doing. All they got to do is just ratchet it up a little bit. Right now, it's just sort of down here. You can turn the levels up. They don't want to do that because then, if us falling dead in the street, we would wake up instantly and realize that we're in a matrix, and then we'll be tearing it down the minute we wake up like that. Okay, so that's why they just keep it at a certain level where people are just kind of going home and dying in their house. So they make it seem like it's almost sort of natural causes, or the person really didn't eat right, they was obese, they had this disease, they had that disease. So right now, it's still plausible deniability. Okay, so that's what we have with that. Yep, you're right. Yeah, that's what it is. It's plausible deniability right now. If you put fluoride in your water, Flint, Michigan, right? If you put chemicals in your food, right? They can release something in the air. You got to breathe. Why they need loose? You know. So we need to worry more about that than anything else. Let's see, soybean, and people are eating it every day. Yep, I'm guilty. I've ate it. I just don't eat it on regular every day. Every now and then I eat a burger. I know they got soy in it, but ultimately I try to stay away from soy. Research pagan god Pan, and you will better understand this pandemic. Yeah, well, I already knew the pandemics were coming. I was been an Alex Jones fan for the last 20 years, so I already knew the pandemic was coming. He's been sounding the alarm for 20 years. I look up Pan, but yeah, he's been talking about it, so I knew it was coming. Plus, I had the book Medical Apartheid 17 years ago, and then Alex Jones did a documentary. I can't think of what it was called that showed you. So no, somebody else did it. And he was selling it, telling you how the medical system get down. So I had that. I had that about maybe 10 years. So I kind of been on top of this medical thing for a minute. That's why I've been taking care of myself so well. So you try to combat all of this negative stuff that you're taking in. Yeah, they Stone Age weapons. I agree with you, West Coast. They ain't using them no more. That was during the Cold War. They just got them now, but they're not using them. Not at all. But yeah, y'all get y'all money together. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's almost time. All right, stop sending my money. Start thinking about, okay, what I'm gonna do. People I need to talk to, and you know what I'm saying? It's time to get your beach. And here's the other thing: get your beach bodies ready. We're going to the beach. Sierra Leone's got the most beautiful beaches in Africa, so y'all get your beach bodies ready. We're going to the beach. I can't wait. Get that sand and look at that sun and just, man, get that on my skin. No racer. I look right, look left. No race soldiers. Oh my God. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. No race soldiers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all get ready. That's why I'm going to the gym. I'm getting on the thing. I ain't gonna run because my knees from playing basketball on years. My knees ain't for all that stress, but I can get on there and walk. And Mr. Lawson, when we was talking the other night, and I was walking as we were talking, I wanted to do 5 miles. Do you know when I got off the phone with you and I looked at the app, I was almost at 8 miles. That's how long we were talking. I walked 8 miles, y'all, talking to Mr. Lawson. So we was talking some good stuff. I appreciate that, brother, for being on the phone with me that long, because it did not seem like I had walked 8 miles. When I laid down, oh my God, it was like the whole world was laying on top of my chest. I was laying flat on my back, boy, like, oh my God. But I woke up that morning, I felt good. I'm ready to go. So it let me know that's probably the first time I've walked that far since I've got this app. I think the most I had did before that was 5 miles. So that let me know, shoot, I can basically get to the point where I could walk 10 miles. I don't do no running. I could walk them. If I did 8 without even thinking, just talking to Mr. Lofton, having a good time, enjoying myself, now I realize, shit, I could walk 10 miles. So today I might put in 5. Excuse me. Yeah, I was moving, man. I wasn't messing around. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, get my beach party ready. I've been telling y'all supposed to get the app on your phone. You're supposed to get the little cheap memberships and start going to the gym now and start walking and doing a little exercise. Do a little something, because we got a lot of walking to do, people. It's a lot of walking. And we're going to have the sun beaming down on us. So You know, in order for folks to have a pleasurable experience, you're gonna be doing a lot of walking. So if you start practicing your walking now, when you get there, you'll be in full stride, and that little walking we got to do will be a piece of cake. So I know when I get there, that little walking will be nothing for me. I'm doing 8 miles in a couple hours. So you are in good shape. But well, hey, I'm trying, man. I think I'm looking good for 50, going on 56. I look good for being going on. I remember I was somewhere. Who was I talking to? Oh, we was went to Denny's. And my man was buying me breakfast, and the lady was saying something about the food, and I was like, I ain't worried about that shit. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna go to work out when I get through eating anyway, so it doesn't matter. And she was like, well, I would just let you know. I'm like, shit, I'm not tripping. I'm going on 60 years old, lady. And she looked at me, she was like 60. She was like, really? I'm like, yeah. She was like, man, I would have never thought that. So yeah, this is what you want to do. And that's why I say it's going to give us that ability once we get there and we do get the land and we do start planting stuff in the ground and we do start eating organically. And we do have the African sun. We do have access to fresh water. We have less stress because we have no race soldiers. How would our bodies respond under those type of circumstances? I think it's going to respond favorably. And if we understand how the digestive system works, I think we're going to be able to like turn back the clock on a lot of us. We're going to be able to reverse a lot of disease, a lot of illnesses, and we're going to be able to turn back the clock. We're going to have more energy. We're going to look good. We're going to be getting money. We're going to be flying all around Africa, all around back over here. This is a good time to be alive. So I told Mr. Lawson, this is a good time to be alive, people. We're going to be doing some really wonderful things. We're going to meet new people. We're going to be coming to Africa. Going to Gambia. We're going to be going to Rwanda. Someone's going to Nigeria. We're going to be visiting everybody. We're just going to be kicking it, setting up businesses, doing the right thing, living life like we were supposed to live. This was the life that we were cheated out of, and our ancestors were cheated out of. Okay? But now we got a chance to make it right. Let me see what West Coast said. Excellent question. You have about 20 years on you, Big Bro? Really? Wow, okay. Black don't crack. Sun and guns. That's right. Digital J. Weightlifting is what I miss the most. Okay. You are in good shape. Yeah, okay, I read that one. Yeah, people can't believe I'm 41. They say I look 28. That's what's up. Okay, you youngsters. Knock it off. No, we got to do that, man, because I was just saying that they're putting the chemicals in the food. They're putting the chemicals in the water, right? We got biologicals in the air, okay? We want to embrace health. We want to embrace less stress. We want to embrace growing organically. We want to embrace having access to clean water. We want to embrace reversing disease. This is the elders. This is where our Dr. Sadie's and our Dr. Africas come in, and our Dr. Jewel Pookums, they come. This is where they come in at, right? There's no health. There's no wealth if you don't have health. So we want to be about that. This is part of us doing what we're supposed to do as African people, okay? To reverse what we know, we breathing in all the smog. We come from bigger cities. We got plenty of smog in the air. I'm driving through all the smog, so I already know. So yeah, we got to do that. Got to do that. It is truly an exciting time to be alive. Absolutely. This is the time to be alive, people. I love it. I love it. We're right there on the brink. We're right there on the brink to realizing all of our African dreams. I can't wait. Because when I'm over there, man, I ain't gonna lie, I feel so good. I just wish when I was younger coming through, and I wouldn't have been doing some of the things I was doing. I would have saved more of my money. If I had done that, I'd have enough money now where I could go over there and retire and be there. But I guess it wasn't meant, as they say, it's a time and a season and a rhyme and a reason. So I guess it's meant for me to do it now, where I could really appreciate it. And now my son is older as well. That was the other reason why I couldn't go nowhere, because he was still young. So now there's really not a reason. You know what I mean? Sadie, that's right. That's right. I'm gonna put a picture up of I got a shirt that I made with Sadie. Y'all let me know if y'all would like to buy some of these shirts. I ain't even put them up here, but I'm trying to still get my my website together so I can put the shirts that I designed. I don't know if I told you I used to do graphic design. So I designed a shirt when Sadie first died, rest in peace. And it's a nice shirt. So I haven't showed y'all yet. So I think I'm gonna put it up on the community tab when I get off of here. So y'all get off of here, y'all go back and look at the community tab, because it's a bomb shirt for Dr. Sadie. Like now I need to do one for Dr. Africa, because he passed recently too, and Sister I keep forgetting her name, Francis. I'm gonna do a shirt for her too, so we can start generating a few bucks. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So get your forms turned in, people. Send them over to our Queen Mother, okay, Eugenia. Get them over to her and start getting her the money. It's just the 500 is just to, boom, secure your spot. But you can send more. But we're kind of behind the time, so start sending her money now. Send the fives, and I think he said 750 or 1,000. Start sending that money in now. Get it out the way. We don't have to wait till the last minute. Okay, I sent mine yesterday, and I told her every Friday I was sending, so about a month. That way it's no real big bite, and my trip will be paid for after a month. Okay, so get it done, people. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. Get in the gym. Start doing your walking. Start eating right, so when you get there, you can really enjoy your trip. Because remember, we're not used to that sun. I think I really need to emphasize that. We all are not used to that sun. So get your water, start eating right, exercise, get you some proper sleep. Try to relieve the stress as much as possible. So when you get over there, you can really take the trip in and really enjoy it, despite having the African sun on you, because I know a lot of us ain't used to it. It's still taking me time to get used to it, but I'm a little bit better with it now than I was when I first went. That first time I went, oh my God, it kicked my butt. So it's gonna kick y'all butt too. But I'm going to jump off so I can get my butt over into the gym, do a little something. And then I might even go and wash up my clothes so it's all done. I'm on my way to Orlando, Florida. So I may be coming through Atlanta. So if I come through Atlanta, I might call you, Mr. Lofton, have you come get me. And try to get up with Stefan. So I might try to do something where we can kind of collaborate. Me, you, and Stefan would be a good collabo. And so folks can see us. I'll bring the laptop and we'll set it out like this. Get folks to ask us some questions. And then we can offer up what we want to offer up to the people. So I'll call you after the stream too, Mr. Lofton, so we can I can find that information you need first. Let me see what y'all saying here. Absolutely, what I preach. Dr. Sadie was a genius. Absolutely, he was. Check. Dr. Sadie was my first teacher. Absolutely. Have a good evening. You too, Sweet Bear. You are blessed to have being taught by him. Absolutely. See you all later. My A1 family, peace. All right, peace, everybody. So y'all know how we do it. Peace and Black Power.